When I was applying to get a job the first time around, I was so desperate to get anything. Literally, I applied to everything I could see. And I really do mean everything. Even for things that I knew I didn't qualify for, I applied. Guys, I applied to CEO positions. I applied to managerial positions when I didn't even have 1 month of experience. I didn't even know what the role required, but I still applied anyways. So from that, I've learned a few things, and I decided that I would like to share them with somebody who might be in that similar situation that I was a couple of years back. Number one, send out CVs intentionally. Don't be like me and just apply to everything and anything because you're desperate for a job or because you just want a job. Do you even want a job, or do you just want the money? Make sure that you read all the requirements, you read all the information given in the ad description, and make sure that you fit what they are looking for and apply to those positions. It is much more valuable for you to send out 10 CVs that are specifically tailored to your skills and your talents and what the company is looking for than for you to send out 100 CVs that are just completely random. You just copy and paste and send and send and send. That doesn't work. Send out CVs intentionally. Number two, when you are sending out your cover letter, make sure to mention specific contributions that you can make to a particular project, an initiative, or an event that that company has. It's not always effective to say things like, I'm a great communicator, I'm an innovator, I'm versatile, I'm flexible. These are great qualities, but you have to tailor it and say specifically how that translates to what you can do for that specific company and for a project or initiative that they have running currently. Be specific about the contribution that you bring to the table. It's much more valuable for the HR manager to read something like that and know specifically that you are the one that they are looking for than for you to say, I'm a great communicator, I'm flexible, I'm this, I'm that. All of those seem very random and too general. Number three, read up about the companies that you are applying to. Read up about the people employed there. Stalk that company. Go through their social media pages. Look for articles written about them. Go online and check the reviews that people wrote about them online. When you do secure an interview with any of these companies that you have applied to, make sure to be prepared. And I'm not just talking about having the right information or having enough information about the company before you go to the interview. I'm talking about questions. Have questions for them that you are going to ask them during the interview as well. Don't be shy. This is a business date. It's basically a business date. We are both trying to figure out if this is a good fit for us. You think I'm good enough to ask me out? I'm gonna come here and ask you why we should continue to do this. That's essentially what's happening here. So don't be afraid to ask as many questions as you need to make the right decision later. Something to keep in mind is to not be shy or afraid to ask about money, the work culture, incentives, bonus, days off. Ask about the work structure. Ask about how the promotions are set up. How do you get a promotion? What do you need? How do you achieve a promotion within the company, etc. Don't be shy to ask. You can literally Google these questions and you will find so many questions that you can go into an interview with to ask them. Let's say, for example, you interviewed with 3 companies over 2 weeks and they have made you an offer. Now it's your turn to respond and make a decision. At the end of the day, you're probably gonna go with your gut feeling. However, please try to make a decision from a place of abundance, not from a place of lack or desperation. A job is something that you need to love. You need love, enjoy, just be excited and happy and content to wake up to every single day. So make sure that you're making a decision, a good decision for yourself. A bonus tip that I'm going to add is to look over the contract very, very, very carefully. Read through it. Make sure that you understand all the terms and conditions that you are signing to. Make sure to clarify any questions that you may have about the contract with the person responsible beforehand. Don't make the mistake of getting into the job and then finding out certain things that might make you unhappy. Don't make the mistake of not going through everything carefully, and then you sign up to the job and you get in there, and a few weeks later you realize that there are certain policies that they have that you're not comfortable with. I mean, you can always leave the job, but if you can avoid it from the get-go, then rather do that. Also, make sure to actually sign a contract. I have made the mistake of signing on to jobs without actually taking on a contract, without signing any contracts, and those were times when I was really desperate for a job and I was taking advantage in those kind of situations. So don't do that. Don't be like me. Make a decision from a place of abundance and be very careful about the contracts that you sign. If you're new to the channel, we talk about personal development, filmmaking, and marketing. If you have any tips, comments, questions, please leave them down in the comment section down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Share the video if you enjoyed it. Send it to somebody who needs it at this moment. I know there are many of us, especially with this whole pandemic situation. I'm rooting for your success. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.